Welcome back to Becky Cooks. So for this recipe without eggs, I have 1 mudu of flour. That's 8 cups. And these are the other ingredients I'll be using: baking powder, nutmeg, Hollandia evap, 1 cup of sugar, teaspoon of salt. These are the ingredients we'll be using. Then we are not going to be using eggs for this chinchin recipe. So if you are allergic to egg, and of course margarine, this is half sachet of margarine. If you are allergic to egg, or considering the price of eggs now, you can opt for this recipe, and it's very nice and it came out excellent. So first of all, you mix in your dry ingredients: the salt, the nutmeg, baking powder, 1/2 tablespoon baking powder. I'm going to list all the ingredients in the description box. So 1 cup of sugar. I wanted to add a little, but later on I decided to add everything, and the taste was perfect. Thank God I added the whole sugar, the 1 cup. So you just mix up the dry ingredients very well. Then you add in the margarine. This is half sachet of margarine. I already used it for something before. So this is very cost effective and also very nice and yummy. So make a well. After mixing the margarine, make a well in the middle and add in the evaporated milk. This milk has a nice flavor that I love. But if you can't get this, or if you don't like this, I think peak milk also is very nice. It has very nice and rich texture. So you can use either of the two. Then add in water. I measured out 3 cups of water into that bowl you saw earlier. Then what was remaining was not up to half a cup. So let's say I used 2.5 cup of water for this recipe. So you loosely mix it. You won't mix it too hard like you are mixing bread. So you just loosely mix it together until it's well combined. When you see that the water is enough, that's when you go a bit harder with your mixture. So this is what I got after the kneading process. I didn't knead it too much because before rolling I'm also going to smoothen it out. So I just divided it into two, and I'm going ahead to divide it again into four. I'll first divide this first one into two. Just do it like that. Basically, you just cut out in portions as you can work with. So you just give it a good mix. Dust your work surface very well with extra flour, just as I'm doing it. Then you dust your flour also on your rolling pin with flour so that it doesn't stick. And then you roll out. You roll out first of all from the edges before going to the center. So you start rolling from the edge, gradually spreading your hands around. Then when you've stretched it out to the desired texture you want, then you start cutting it. You see how smooth it's coming out, and very nice actually. You won't even know whether there was no egg inside or there was egg. It's very crunchy and very tasty. Necessity is actually the mother of invention. So it's time to cut. Just cut out, and I just like my normal chinchin shape. Is there any other shape that you can cut your chinchin? Though some people cut it like spiral, very long, and some people cut it in form of rectangle shape. So any shape that you prefer, you can cut into. So it's time to fry. Let your oil be hot, and then you pour in your chinchin. Not too hot. Thank God for my gas burner. It can never be too hot because it's always on low flame. To an extent, I used to complain at times, but I like how it just gives me the perfect texture and everything. So when it's hot enough, you just add in your chin chin, and then you fry. Check at intervals. When it's golden brown, you remove from the oil and let it cool down, and we have our crunchy chin chin, very yummy and tasty without eggs and just few ingredients. So will you be trying this? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And this was the quantity I got, but at this stage I've tasted quite a number. So this is the finished product, and this is the quantity I got from one mudu of flour. What do you think? Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.